Child, I need a blender. I don't know. I am so like I miss my little frappuccinos. Baby, it was giving you got Starbucks at home and now my blender is missing. I made this drink the other day and then I went out to my car and I set the drink on the back of the truck. Guess I'm still okay, I still feel a type of way. I'll get to the intro in a minute, okay? But I left the drink on the back of the truck and then I drove off. And so, of course, the drink fell down. And I was like, I need to get where I needed to at a specific time. But I'm like, I know I'm going to spin the block and it's just going to be right outside my crib. Baby, why I come back and my cup is gone? My cup that belongs to the blender. So I had to throw the whole damn blender out. Needless to say, okay, it's been like a week. And I'm like, no, bitch, I need, okay? Because I need to make my Starbucks at home. That being said, welcome back to Spiritually Beautiful and Divine Billionaire Baddie, Divine Feminine. What the fuck is wrong with your life, girl? Tarot, okay, in that order. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I've been promoting just a little bit. It's real exclusive, real cute over here. This is our, Divine Feminine space. Divine Masculine, you're welcome here too. Just don't be starting no shit. All right. Here, so enjoy while it is, because I'm a really okay. Put some elbow grease over here. So enjoy it while you're getting all this tea and all this luxury to yourself right now. If you are new, make sure that you subscribe. Okay, don't count on finding me again because I got like 50,011 channels. Okay, so make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, share, of course, and all of that. Everybody is in VIP Patreon. Okay, that is the most important place for you to be, point blank and period. If you love me, you love my readings, and you want to support, go over to VIP Patreon. There are all kind of tiers there. You can go and sit in the cafe. It's just a general way to show your love for, all of the love readings, divine feminine readings, the zodiac forecast, all of that. You can give in general there in that tier. You get access to all of the free readings and you'll get notifications about what goes live in VIP. The best tier in my Patreon is the all access tier, okay? That gives you access to all of my psychic readings, on all of my platforms. This is so much going on in December. All right. Here, I'm like wearing my hair out. I didn't even know my hair had got like this long. And I know she happy, okay, because I usually have it protective style up, but it's just like kind of wild, whatever. Um, so the all access tier, it gives you access in Patreon. It gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms, in addition to all the reasons I release exclusively and only in VIP. Okay. And you get notifications about what goes live on members, because some people are in VIP, but they prefer YouTube members. And so I have, slots for that. So all that to say, just be in VIP, period, and you'll never miss out. You'll always be plugged. All right. Of course, if you need a personal, reach out to me directly through DM. If you're a VIP member, you get $25 off. All right. Or you could just email me. All right. That being said, let's get to your December Sagittarius season zodiac. All right. I was doing in all elements and I got interrupted. So, now I have to do them separately, which is fine. Okay. But just be aware, air signs. Okay. That's where we are: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Somebody just being disruptive and unruly because basically they don't have any peace in their life. Okay. So if you could be like, well, what's wrong with you, man? Or these people don't have peace in their own life. So when they encounter a grounded, peaceful, individual, they don't have a safe space. You could be a safe space, but you're protective of your space. It's like you can only be in my space. There, again, there's no confusion. So just know that that's the energy behind it. You got a lot of people that's fucking miserable, and you can tell that they're miserable because of what they do or what they go out of their way to do. I was just complaining about, bitching about. I'm so glad that school is over with over the summer. I had a few classes I needed for my degree. And, I attended a place and they just made the experience just, baby, it was racism. It was people trying, people lying, people just doing all manner of things, baby. I felt like I was in the 19 fucking 50s. Like, girl, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Here I see why people getting deported, child. No tea, no shade. I'm just saying it's giving that, and I don't know. It could just be the geographical location, or just entities jumping in and out of people. But it was very evil, very okay, just not good. I am not pleased. Okay, like I am not pleased, especially because they say in the Bible, you show yourself good, you get good. That was not it. I was not pleased to have people deal with me and try me and go out their way to hurt and harm me when I was being nothing but nice. Air signs, you could be experiencing this, or vice versa. Cross watcher, somebody is dealing with you. Somebody is not pleased with the fact that they have shown themselves friendly, kind, loving, helpful, all of that, extending themselves, and then they were met with being backstabbed. Okay, backstabbed, betrayed. Okay, air signs Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm a Gemini. Here, so yeah, it's just like you looking at shit. You might be looking at shit, looking at people like no. All right. Here, so yeah, I'm glad, those of you that are in school, congratulations, good luck to you. All right, but I'm just ready. I got a few things that I need to do today. Sunday's the last day. Got a little final, got a little paper, and I'm gonna just here, nigga. You know what I mean? Because at this point, it's like I care, but I really don't. Like once I figure out that somebody again is just like negative, or I don't, I've already made up my mind. Like half my chart is Taurus, so that's like big. Decency and order, respect, all of that. Okay, it's like it's really huge with me. All right. Scorpio rising also. Like, yeah, I'm just discovering like the way, and I don't know the ins and outs, but just even those top three, it's like, why are you trying her? Like, this is the last person you really want to try. And so, I'm looking at things and I'm just like, yeah. So it's like I care, but I don't, I really don't. I've kind of just removed myself. This will be the part of me removing myself energetically from that, because it's like, bitch, I don't even want, yes, I want to finish my degree, but I don't want you attached to me. Okay? Because I know, divine feminine, whenever you speak life, whatever you, and be aware of that, be exclusive. That's why, as I say, it's real exclusive over here. All right. And so that's something you need to know as a divine feminine, divine masculine too, but this is really our channel. Okay. Here, be real exclusive about your space, be real exclusive about who you give your props to, because once you give props and validity, a lot of people, it's a privilege to beef with you. It's a privilege to be mentioned by you. It's a privilege to be mindful of what you pay attention to, what you attach yourself to, what you attend, where you show up. All right. And if those people within those entities and spaces, if they treat you with the respect and reverence that you deserve, okay, because a lot of people want access to your energy and still treat you like shit, and still treat you how whatever, and still do whatever in this and this manner of things. And it's like, I think the fuck not. So I do feel like it's people in a corner of a population somewhere like, aha, oh, she didn't finish, or oh, it's not even that, baby. I don't even want you attached to me. You know what I mean? When I speak of things and I speak of people, like when I have my man, I'm speaking my man proudly. I'm bigging him up. If I'm securing my degree, you know what I mean, then I'm promoting, I'm building that institution up. I am a proud graduate, or I am so happy to say that this institution and these people and places, really wanted to see me win. You know what I mean? I was in a place where didn't nobody fucking want to see me win. So baby, I don't want any, you know what I mean? Like it's not that. And so it's the fact, air signs, it could be people, depending on what this goal or whatever it is, you got people that are gloating because they felt like they interrupted something, but it is only, dictated by like what's important to you. Like some of you are real strict, or you're about to be, or this person that you're dealing with is very, very strict. Like they don't fuck around. Like I don't fuck around. So it's not even a fact that like you did what you did and you got off. You know what I mean? You may have got off. You may have felt like, what I mean, you did something or you stopped something, or whatever. But the way I look at it is just like, I don't want to give credit, but your credibility is done with me. So I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna accomplish it. But I'm gonna accomplish it in a place, and a place, people or things that want to see me win. That I will be proud to speak of and say, this person taught me, that person taught me. This was my professor. I can't learn shit from a demon. A demon can't teach me shit, but who and what not to be. I hope that makes sense, right? And so it's just that fact that, I'm so glad for it to be over with because I know God really finna do a big one, okay, about and behind me because it wasn't even my idea. It was like God was like, you need to go do this X, Y, and Z, and I was doing it, and I was encountering all kind of just resist, all kind of okay, like people really finna get fucked up behind it, So I'm glad to close this chapter, but again, a lot of people, there'll be people that really think that, they got off or they did, but they're not even seeing how it's really going to mess them up in the end. And it's all about your perspective and what you value and who you bring value and validity to. So it's like, yeah, you got one off, but I don't want shit from you. Okay. I don't want you attached to my name. I don't want the degree from you, okay? Because I'm not promoting. I wouldn't give you a recommendation. I wouldn't give you a review. If I gave you a review, yeah, 111. Okay, I know what the fuck I'm talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that lends value and credibility, and you have lost all value. You have lost all credibility. So it's like, while I give a fuck, I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That only thing, rejection and all the bullshit that you encounter, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it just tells you that you are operating in a space or you're around people that don't have the capacity spiritually, emotionally, physically, or whatever to, you know, um, meet the requirements of the assignment, okay, on your life. And that's their fumble. They'll realize that later, but it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I am at it, and I have a lot of peace about it, but it's still kind of annoying because what I'm saying? I got a little final and I got a little paper and it's just like I don't want I don't tend to engage or deal with abusive people after they abuse me. You know what I mean? Like, once God tells me to go, it's like go. So I say all that to say hopefully that resonated and gave you some clarity. If you've just been dealing with some things and you're just like, I don't know how to feel about this, or I don't know how to feel about, what's been going on, it be real exclusive with yourself, okay, and real exclusive with your energy and who you give love to, who you give credibility to, who you give validity to, who you big up, who you pour into. Make sure the people that you are pouring into are that their energy is reciprocated, okay. And again, I say a clear sign is if you enter somebody's life and it gets exponentially better, and they know it got better. They're getting promotions. They're getting this and this. If they're not turning back and sowing into you and acknowledging that, remove yourself immediately, especially as a divine feminine. Okay. All right. So your oracle is all eyes on you. You are that it girl. Okay. A lot of people will be giving you your flowers. Okay. Especially people. These could be people that had some kind of preconceived notions about you. These could be people that felt like they had limitations as far as, you know, um, what you could do. They could have been putting off various disabilities because this girl's like in a wheelchair. I don't know what the fuck that energy is about. Again, there's a lot of projection, okay, energies here. So people could be, telling people, oh, you have, this disability, or maybe even you have mental illness, or maybe even that you're crazy or whatever. I see whatever limitations, you know, barriers that were put in your place, that you get over that, you overcome those things. And people are now, again, a lot of you will be getting certificates, a lot of you will be getting awards, a lot of you will be getting promotions, a lot of people will be giving you your flowers. I see some, gift baskets and people sending you flowers and congratulations because you persevered in spite of the things that people just knew were going to limit you, in spite of the things that people knew were just going to keep you down. And so it's like you may not have accomplished something here, or you may have let, a tower fall or whatever over here, but you get rewarded over here. And people are like, oh my God, how the fuck, did you do that? Yeah, you're going to be, you're admired for your strength. Okay. Here. And again, as an air sign, as a Gemini, it was like one of the most trying times. And I'm just like, and it wasn't even for shit. It wasn't even about, it wasn't even about shit. All right. It was for no reason, absolutely at all. And I feel like that's the principle, of it. Okay. And you may even be just like, don't even give me congratulations for being, the strong person. I wouldn't need to be the strong person if I didn't have fuck ass individuals manipulating and doing shit. So I have to be a fucking strong person. Okay. Here, if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense to you. Cause it's like, I feel like in your everyday normal life or whatever, you know, air signs we're real fucking smart, and a lot of people get jealous because we make a lot of shit look easy, and even when we have challenges, we make overcoming those challenges, easy. So again, you may be getting congratulated for your strength, but you could also be just telling a lot of people in your reserve and confidence, like, thank you, but it wouldn't have been nice if you wouldn't have been doing X, Y, and Z, or putting all these obstacles, or it's like somebody saying congratulations after they know they put you through hell, and it's like, well, I just wanted to see, and it's like, why did you have to see at all? Why, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that, but I do see you getting your flowers for overcoming and perseverance. Now all eyes are on you. It could have been somebody. I forgot who had this fire sign. Somebody could have been trying to tell people that you weren't capable, or tell people that you couldn't do X, Y, and Z. That you didn't deserve this opportunity. You didn't deserve this visibility. All right, here. And I feel like you overcome all of that. I feel like, everything that was placed, these stumbling blocks or whatever that was, placed in your path to whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish, it only really showed your strength. It only really showed that you're that girl. Okay, here we do have fire signs, just your perseverance and your passion just to move forward in the face of all of this bullshit that was going on. Somebody admires you for that. So you'll be having people giving you your flowers for, not letting anything, stop you, and being determined, to keep showing up. Okay, here somebody loves that for you. Somebody again will be singing your praises here with this Queen of Cups, Page of Cups energy, Page of Wands. Yeah, Lover's card. So for some of you, you have a soulmate, a true partnership, true kinship energy coming in for you. I feel like you will also, I feel like you respect this person. There's a really childlike, really sweet, okay, um, um, uh, emotion here. Okay, somebody has like this childlike, this childlike wonder and adoration for you. Somebody thinks you're a superhero. Okay, air signs. Somebody looks at you like, wow, like, how'd you do that? Or when you see something, how when you're a kid, you see something, you're just like, wow, look at that. Like, look at the lights, look at the roller, look, it's kind of like somebody sees you, okay, like that. You could also see this person like that with this Lover's card, but I feel like that. Okay. You could also admire this person's strength. Okay. Here, okay, we got the Lover's card and the Knight of Wands. A lot of passion behind this. Uh, Queen of Wands. So we got the King and Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is a true divine match here. Justice card. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you have met your match. You have met your person. If you're wondering about it, okay. Here we got the Ace of Pentacles. Again, I see a job opportunity, promotion. Some of you are getting married. Okay, here this relationship is going to the next level. This could be after a heartbreak, or just like I said, after a really trying time. Those trying times are over. Okay. And so if all of you that had challenges and heartbreak and all of that, I feel like there's an energy. You're about to enter a season into where it's just like you won't even remember why or how, or I don't even think you'll give a fuck. Okay, I just feel like you're glad that all this is being put to rest, and it is, with this Three of Swords and this death card and this devil. Yeah, not a devil in sight. Okay, is what this is giving me. And for some of you, I feel like this is literal. Okay, there, like I said, there's just, you wouldn't have had any challenges. There's a difference between, the challenges that, God gives you and all of this, but this devil energy, this was somebody that went out of their way. Okay, and I feel like this painful period is literally being put to rest. Okay, I hate to get morbid, but somebody may transition. Okay, because this is just what they've been. Somebody has had this kind of assassin energy when it comes to you, trying to sabotage your dreams, your love life, your goals, your forward movements. This is somebody that went out of their way to handicap you. And I feel now this person, yeah, I don't know, whatever was trying to cripple you will be crippled, all right? And some for someone, it, they're gonna transition, okay, here, whatever this energy is, but it is being moved out of your life. This page of sword really gives me like God saw that. It's like I saw that, and I'm putting an end to that. Okay, so this is the season, all eyes on you. It girl, God is fighting for you on your behalf, and this cycle will be closed. A lot of things will be cleaned up for you on your behalf, so you can move forward. Ten of Pentacles energy. So I would tell you, air signs, just to focus on, and embrace and receive all the good that is coming to you. I know that's challenging after you've been through so much. And I admire and I respect you just for your resilience and your tenacity. Here, 2112. All right. And I feel like others do too. You're bringing this tribe, you're bringing this energy, you're bringing this partnership from people that just watched you persevere. Okay. And I'm hearing that scripture, you're gonna live to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Okay, I want you to meditate on that scripture. I don't know if it's Psalm 23 or whatever, but um just know that it's your time to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, all right? And you're going to be alive to see this negative energy put to rest once and for all in your life, all right? I wish you the best and I love you so much. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, share, of course, on your social media, and of course, definitely make sure you are meeting us in VIP.